meditation called Samatha and Vipassana. How to develop concentration, how to practice Vipassana meditation. Previous Dhamma talk we have already mentioned Tankasina meditation. How to develop Tankasina meditation, first jhana to fourth jhana concentration. Tonight we are going to explain 4 immaterial jhana. How to practice to attain attainment concentration with Tankasina meditation. So today, 8 September 2021. Before we start about Dhamma talk, let's pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times together. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Arahato Tathāngaya Kilesa Yanduduma Kendo Mudapa Vitato. Arahato Tathāngaya Kilesa Yandudugo Ando Mu Nando Mu Tato Mudapa Vitato. Arahato Lumina Mem Jamamendo E. Ludam Boya Bisi Libya Nendagwa Ayote Bujan Liamya Bujan. Miwajan Sigajan Ango Ata Bujan Logo Kando Mudaba Vitato. Arahado Sigwaya Ayanai Koamuya no Muya Se Muya Dupshan Makamu Mandamyago Budo Mamu Daba Vitato. Yodo Mamu Daba Vitato. Chansiro Mamu Daba Vitato. Bhagavato Esariya Dhammaya Sasiri Kama Vyada Midwen Pondo Chauli Ne Bizondo Mudaba Vitato. Sama Sambuddhassa. Dukkha Sajja Samudaya Sajja Magga Sajja Nirodha Sajja Huswado Sajja Leva Dogo Kodo Dainlalin Tutun Yue Linindo Mudaba Vitato. Tassa Dadi Sassa Logaranda Le Mundai Wile Mayue Mayain Jausa Daingedo Kain Kando Dadi Koneli Bizondo Mudaba Vitato. To Bono Chaba the Ken the Venu Myaswa Paya Amagan Tiaho Bogo Diana Bogo Pija Gondo Yona Napianga Kanda Go Dunga the Mo Ajano Doa Namo Tiaho Diana Bian Guayue and the Ginjin Holo do Diadomia E. Arahandapo Bao Abiso do Yauba Zen Junga Kono Nalong Tomba Biong Bio Mango Leo Yue Kadoyo Jo Lasso Mo Yue Shiko Mansho Gado Jendi Atu Pawadu Sense Madwe Peba Zidadi Yaswa Paya Sandu Sandu Sadhu Jivitam Pyati Kalocha Deha Nike Banangadi Panchade Jiva Loka Same Ani Maidan Nana Yare. At present, we cannot know 5 things regarding our death. What 5? Jivitam. We do not know what age we will die. Yadi, we do not know what sickness will cause us to die. Now in present, there have many kinds of the disease. So we do not know among many kinds of disease what sickness will cause us to die. Kalo, we do not know at what time we will die. In the morning or the afternoon or nighttime, or we do not know. That's called Kala. Jividam Vyalocha Deha Nekebana Gati. Deha Nekebana means we do not know where our body will be cremated. Now you are staying in Singapore, where your body will cremate, you do not know. So some people, although they are born in their own country, they can be dying in other country. So we do not know where our body will be cremated. Number 5, Kati. We do not know which ray we will be reborn in. For ordinary person, after you pass away, after Chutti, so can be reborn in the human race or Deva race or animal race or beta race or the hell beings. So we cannot know in present, after pass away, which ray we will reborn in. For the noble person, so they are sure they may never reborn in the woeful race. For ordinary person, not sure after they pass away where they can reborn. So to be sure, we need to accumulate wholesome karma as possible as we can. Dana, charity, sila, morality, bhavana, meditation, Vicha, volunteer service, etc. There are 10 kinds of wholesome kusala deeds. If we combine together, dana, sila, bhavana. Do charity, observing morality, and practicing meditation. In present, we have the chance, a lot of good chance. Now, all of we are still good health. The Buddha Sasana still remains. We have the chance to practice, to accumulate many wholesome kusala merits, to be sure in our future existence. Also, you have the chance, we have the chance to attain the fruition knowledge, Mega and Palat, to realize Nibbāna, to free from all suffering lives. In order to realize Nibbāna, we need to follow the Buddha teachings. We need to learn theory, we need to practice practically. Because of these, among many kinds of the Buddha teachings, samatha meditation, vipassana meditation, now we are explaining how to develop samatha meditation according to the Buddha teachings. So tonight, I will explain 4 immaterial jhana, 4 arupa vachara jhana. How to develop 4 arupa vachara jhana and attain 8 attainment concentration with 10 kasina meditation. To understand clearly, I will use the PowerPoint. I will share PowerPoint. Ssati. Pa-Auk. In the Pa-Auk. Okay, now previous Dhamma we start to explain from Ānāpāna meditation. After that, 32 part of the body, skeleton meditation, Vakasina meditation, and the Tangasina meditation. Earth Kasina, Water Kasina, Fire Kasina, Wind Kasina, Brown Black Kasina, Red Kasina, Yellow Kasina, Space Kasina, Light Kasina, Tangasina. We have already explained first jhana to fourth jhana concentration with Tangasina meditation. So for immaterial jhana, number 1, Akasa Chayana jhana, the base of boundless space. Number 2, Vijnana Chayana jhana, the base of boundless consciousness. Akinchanyayana jhana, the base of nothingness. Nivasanya Nasanyayana jhana, the base of neither perception nor non-perception. These 4 are called 4 immaterial jhana, 4 arupavachara jhana. How to develop the base of boundless space? So you can develop these 4 immaterial jhana with all kasina, except the space kasina. This space kasina can attain only, Akasa kasina can attain only 4 jhana, 4 material jhana. To develop the 4 immaterial jhana, you should first refresh upon the advantage of materialities. The human body produced by sperm and egg of your parents is called Karajakaya. Karajakaya means the produced body. Since you have a produced body, you are open to a slot. Slot means to attack with weapons such as knife, spears and bullets, and to be hit, beaten and tortured. The produced body, the Karajakaya, is also subject to many kinds of disease. For example, the eye disease, ear disease, and heart disease. Now in present, very popular disease, coronavirus disease. So these all are related with our body, related with the materiality. So you should consider with wisdom that because you are a produced body, Karajakaya, made of materiality, you are subject to various kinds of suffering. And that if you can be free of that materiality, you can also be free of the suffering. Even though a 5 material jhana spread across physical materiality, it is still based on it. Thus, you need to overcome the kasina materialities. Having considered this, and with no desire now for the kasina materiality, you should re-establish the 4 jhana with one of the 9 kasina, such as the earth kasina, Patawi kasina. Emerge from it and reflect on this advantage, its disadvantage. It is based on materiality which you no longer desire. It has joints of the third jhana as its near enemy. And it is grosser than the 4 immaterial jhana. But you do not need to reflect on the disadvantage of matter formation, the 5 jhana fata and the 4th jhana, because they are same as in the immaterial jhana. With no desire now for the 5 material jhana, you should also reflect on the more peaceful natures of the immaterial jhana. Then expand your Nibbāna, says of the earth kasina, so that it is boundless, or as much as you wish, and replace kasina maturity with the space it occupies. By concentrating on the space as space, 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 akasa, akasa, ananda, akasa, boundless space, boundless space, boundless space. What remains is the boundless space formerly occupied by kasina. If unable to do so, you should descend and concentrate on the space of one place in the earth kasina nimitta, and then expand the space up to the infinite universe. As a result, all kasina nimitta is replaced by boundless space. Continue to concentrate on the boundless space nimitta until you reach the jhana. Akasa, akasa, space, space. Nanda, akasa, nanda, akasa. Boundless space, boundless space. This is the first immaterial jhana, also called the base of boundless space, akasa, nancha, yadana jhana. You need to practice to be mastery these akasa, nancha, yadana jhana. There are 2 jhana fata, upekha, ekakata. Upekha, equanimity, ekakata, one-pointedness. The base of boundless consciousness, viññāṇañca yatana jhana. How to practice the second immaterial jhana, also called the base of boundless consciousness, viññāṇañca yatana jhana. This viññāṇañca yatana jhana has its object as the base of boundless space consciousness, akasa nancha yatana jhana chitta. So the base of boundless space of consciousness is the object of the second immaterial jhana, which has boundless space as its object. To develop the base of boundless consciousness, viññāṇañca yatana jhana, you should reflect on the disadvantage of the base of boundless space. Reflect on the more peaceful natures of the base of boundless consciousness. Concentrate on the consciousness that has boundless space as its object, and note it as boundless consciousness, boundless consciousness, ananda viññāṇa, or consciousness, viññāṇa. Continue to concentrate on the boundless consciousness nimitta until you reach the jhana, the second immaterial jhana. And then develop the 5 masteries. This is then the second immaterial jhana, also called the base of boundless consciousness, Vijñānenca Yatana jhana. The third immaterial jhana, Ākāñña Yatana jhana, also called the base of nothingness, Ākāñña Yatana jhana. This Ākāñña Yatana jhana has as its object the absence of the consciousness that has boundless space as its object, and which was itself the object of the base of boundless consciousness. To develop the base of nothingness, Ākāñña Yatana jhana, you should reflect on the disadvantage of the base of boundless consciousness. The meaning is the object of Ākāñña Yatana jhana is the Ākāñña Yatana jhana is so the absence of the consciousness of the second immaterial jhana. Okay, so to understand this, firstly, you need to reflect the disadvantage of the base of boundless consciousness space. Reflect on the more peaceful natures of the base of nothingness. Pay attention on the 2 jhana consciousness that have boundless space as its object. Number 1, the consciousness of base of boundless space. The second, consciousness of the base of boundless consciousness. These 2 are not the same. The consciousness of base of boundless space. That is Akasa Nencha Yarana Vijñāna. The meaning is when you practice the first immaterial jhana, this first immaterial jhana need to pay attention to the boundless space, this consciousness. So that is the first consciousness, the consciousness of base of boundless space. The second consciousness or the base of boundless consciousness means when you practice the second immaterial jhana, Vijñānenca Yatana jhana, you need to pay attention. So the consciousness or the base of boundless space. So this consciousness or the base of boundless consciousness is called Vijñānenca Yatana jhana. So the 2 jhana factor, when you understand the Abhidhamma, the 2 mind cannot arise at the same time. At the same time, 2 consciousness cannot arise in one consciousness moment, Chitakana. When the consciousness of the base of boundless space was present, the other consciousness could not be present too. So, you take the absence of the consciousness of the base of boundless space as object and note it as nothingness, nothingness, or absent, absent. So continue to concentrate on that nimitta until you reach jhana and develop the 5 mastery. This is then the third immaterial jhana, also called the base of nothingness. A little bit more complicated, I think. Okay, later if you do not understand, you can ask the question about this. I will continue to explain how to develop the base of neither perception or non-perception. Neva sanya, na sanya, jarana jhana. The four immaterial jhana also called the base of neither perception nor non-perception. That is because the perception in this jhana is extremely subtle, very subtle. In fact, all the mental formation in this jhana are extremely subtle. There is also neither feeling nor non-feeling, neither consciousness nor non-consciousness, neither contact nor non-contact. But the jhana is explained in terms of perception, and it has as object the consciousness of the base of nothingness. To develop the base of neither perception nor non-perception jhana, neva sanya na sanya yana jhana, you should reflect on the disadvantages of the base of nothingness. Reflect on the more peaceful natures of the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Concentrate again and again on the consciousness of the base of nothingness as peaceful, peaceful. Etam santam, etam panitam. Etam santam, etam panitam. By this way, you need to discern again and again. Concentrate on the peaceful, peaceful nimitta until you reach the material jhana, the four immaterial jhanas. So today, we have to discuss how to develop Dhammasāra and 8 attainment, the 4 fine immaterial jhana and the 4 immaterial jhana, arupavachara jhana. So now we are going to explain about how to practice 4 sublime abiding, Brahma Vihara. Chattaro Brahma Vihara. Here you may see after practice Dhammasāra meditation with 8 attainment concentration, you can continue to practice 4 productive meditation. Chaturaraka Bhavana. Chaturaraka Bhavana means metta, loving kindness, Buddha Nosati, Buddha recollections. Asubha, formless meditation. Ānāpāna, death recollection. These 4 are called 4 productive meditation. So in the metta meditation, you may see 4 sublime abiding Brahma Vihara. Metta, loving kindness. Karuna, compassion. Mudita, sympathetic joys. Upekha, equanimity. These 4 are called 4 sublime abiding Brahma Vihara. If you develop loving kindness meditation, metta bhavana, you may attain 1st jhana to 3rd jhana concentration. Upekha, metta, karuna, mudita, also say karuna, compassion, you may attain 1st jhana to 3rd jhana. Mudita, first jhana to third jhana. Upekha, equanimity, you may attain fourth jhana, concentration. Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekha. 4 supply abandi Brahma Vihara. So before we practice Metta, loving kindness meditation, firstly you need to develop your concentration again. Now our explanation is we go step by step, systematically Ānāpāna to until now loving kindness meditation. Because of this, for those meditators already attained jhana concentration. So if you already attain the jhana concentration, firstly, you need to develop your concentration. If you already attain first jhana to fourth jhana, you need to re-establish fourth jhana concentration. The benefits of the fourth jhana make the mind so anengana. Anengana means passionless, blameless. Vikaduba kilesa, removing lust. Mudu Buddha, fit for work, ready to work. Parisodha, calm, purify, clean, pure. Pariyodhata, very calm. The fourth jhana supports metta meditation. Yogi can develop metta easily. Yogi can attain metta jhana within a few minutes. Without fourth jhana, yogi takes longer times to develop metta. So because of this, to easily attain the loving kindness jhana, metta jhana, firstly need to develop fourth jhana concentration with Ānāpāna. If you are already successful with the Ānāpāna, you need to develop fourth jhana Ānāpāna meditation or Kasina meditation. Among 10 Kasina and Kasina, you choose, you can develop concentration also. What is the purpose of Metta Bhavana, loving kindness meditation? Metta Bhavana is loving kindness meditation. Metta is the mind's departure from ill way. Metta bhavedabha vyabhadasa pahanaya. Metta is the mind's departure from ill ways. Can remove the hatred. There are two kinds of meditation methods, Sabbata Kammatthana and Parihariya Kammatthana. Sabbata Kammatthana means a meditation method that you should be done repeatedly. It is suitable to be practiced at all times because it produces many benefits for the practitioners. Metta and Ssati. Ssati means third recollection. Loving kindness and third recollection are Sabbata Kammatthana. According to some teachers' advice, Asubha Sanya is included in Sabbata Kammatthana. Asubha Sanya means the crops, the perception of the crops, that body is included in the Sabbata Kammatthana. In other words, we can say Sabbata Kammatthana is a supporting meditation method. Because of this, when you practice Ānāpāna, not only Ānāpāna meditation, occasionally you can develop loving kindness meditation or formless meditation or death recollection or sometimes Buddha recollection, Buddha Nusri, although you know you attain jhana concentration for the beginner. Mindful production you can choose anyone. when you are free times. Parihariya Kamathana means a meditation method that is proximate cause of higher meditation method. Example, Ānāpāna Ssati is the proximate cause for insight meditation. It should be done at all times. In other words, we can say that Parihariya Kamathana is the main meditation method. Metta, loving kindness meditation. How to develop loving kindness meditation. In the beginning, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you need to avoid the opposite set. Opposite set, Linga, Visabhaga, Puggala. A third person, Kalagata, Puggala. So these two objects are not to be used at all times. Also avoid a person you do not like, Apiya, Puggala. A person you very dear to you, Adipiya, Sayaka, Puggala. A person you are indifferent to, Mejjada, Puggala. A person you hate, Veri, Puggala. At the beginning, when you practice, you need to avoid these objects. The reason is, a person of the opposite sex, Linga Visabhaga, should not be used as objects because lust towards him or her will properly arise. When you pay attention, the opposite sex individually, so the lust or attachment will be arise. Because of this, in the beginning, need to avoid to discern these objects. Especially individually, when you practice, you need to avoid these objects. After you have attained the jhana. However, it is possible to develop loving kindness towards the opposite sex as a group. With, for example, may all women be well and happy. By this way, you can pay attention with the group. So a dead person also should not time be used because you cannot attain loving kindness jhana with a dead person as objects. So the people you should develop loving kindness toward are yourself, atta. A dear person, be a Puggala, someone you like and respect. Number 3, indifferent person, Mejjata Puggala. Number 4, a hate person, Viri Puggalas. So in the beginning, though you should develop loving kindness toward only the first two, yourself and the person you like and respect. This means that in the very beginning, you should not develop loving kindness towards the following types of person. A person you do not like, Apiya Puggala. A person very dear to you, Adipiya Saraya Puggala. A person you are indifferent, a Mejjada Puggala. Person you hate, Viri Puggala. The reason is, a person you do not like is one who does not do what is beneficial to you or to those you care for. A person you hate is one who does what is disadvantage to you or to those you care for. They are in the beginning both difficult to develop loving kindness towards because anger may arise, the hatred may arise. It is in the beginning also difficult to develop loving kindness towards a person to whom you are indifferent to. In the case of a person who is very dear to you. You may be too attached to that person and be filled with concern and grief, and even cry if you hear something has happened to him or her. So, these four also should not be used in the very beginning. Later though, once you have attained loving kindness jhana, you will be able to develop loving kindness towards them. You cannot attain jhana using yourself as object, even if you were to develop that meditation for 100 years. So, why begin by developing loving kindness to yourself? Why we need to develop loving kindness towards ourselves, to yourself? It is not to attain even such concentration, but because when you have developed loving kindness towards yourself with the thoughts, may I be happy, then are you able to identify yourself with others, to see that just as you want to be happy, do not want to suffer, want to live long, and do not want to die, so too do all other beings want to be happy, not want to suffer, want to live long, and not want to die. So in order to identify yourself in this way with others and make your mind soft and kind, you should first develop loving kindness towards yourself with the following four thoughts. Awiro homi, may I be free from danger. Abhya bejo homi, may I be free from mental pain. Anigo homi, may I be free from physical pain. Sukhi adana pariharami. Sukhi adana pariharami. May I be well and happy. If one mind is soft, kind, understanding, and has empathy for others, one should have no difficulty developing loving kindness towards another. So, it is important that the loving kindness you have developed towards yourself be strong and powerful. Once your mind has become soft, kind, understanding, and has empathy for other beings, then can you begin to develop loving kindness towards others. How to develop loving kindness person by person. If you have attained the full Ānāpāna jhana or Vaikasina jhana, you should re-establish. It is so the light is bright, brilliance, and radiance. With the light of particularly the fourth Vaikasina jhana, it is really very easy to develop loving kindness meditation, metta bhavana. The reason is that with the concentration of the fourth jhana, the mind is purified and purified of greed, hatred, delusion, and other defilements. After having emerged from particularly the fourth Vaikasina jhana, the mind is pliant, workable, pure, bright, brilliance, and radiance. And because of this, you will in a very short time be able to develop powerful and perfect loving kindness metta. So, with a strong and bright light, you should direct your mind towards a dear person of your own sex who you like and respect. Piya Pokala, a person you like. Maybe your teachers or following yogis. you will find that the light spreads out around you in all directions, and that whomever you pick as objects become visible. You then take an image of that person, sitting or standing, and select the one you like most, and which make you the happiest. Try to recall the time when he or she was the happiest you ever saw, and choose that image. Make it appear about 2 yards in front of you, so you can see the whole body. When you can see the image clearly before you, develop loving kindness towards him or her with the 4 thoughts. Ayan saburiso, awiro homi, awiro hodu. May this good person be free from danger. Ayan saburiso, abyabejo hodu. May this good person be free from mental pain. Ayan saburiso, anigo hodu. May this good person be free from physical pain. Ayan saburiso, sukhi atanam pariharantu. May this good person be well and happy. You should have an appropriate image for each of 4 places. That is, one thinking, may this good person be free from danger. You should have a particular image of that person as free from dangers. One thinking, may this good person be free from mental pain. You should have another image, one of that person as free from mental pain, and so on. In this way, you should develop the 3 jhana, the first jhana to the 3rd jhana, and remember in each case to practice the 5 mastery, Vasi Bhava. When you have the Ssati with one person you like and respect, do it again with another person of your own self whom you like and respect. By this stage, you can safely go onto people state of your own self who are very dear to you, Adipya Sahayaka. Adipya Sahayaka, who are very dear to you, take about 10 people according to our master teachings. So take about 10 people of that types and develop loving kindness toward them one by one in the same way until the 3rd jhana. Then you can also take about 10 people of your own self whom you are indifferent. Indifferent means mijata. So atapya mijata, to whom and also whom you hate weary. Atta piya mijata weary. So 4 types of person. If you are types of great beings like the Bodhisattva, when he was Mahakapi, the monkey king, who never hate anyone who harm him, and you really neither hate nor despise anyone, then do not look for someone to use ears. Only those who have people they hate or despise can develop loving kindness towards those types. Practicing loving kindness in this way, that is by developing concentration up to the 3rd jhana on each type of people, progressively from one to the next, from the easiest to the most difficult. You make your mind increasing soft, kind, and pliant until you are finally able to attain jhana on any of the 4 types, those you respect, those very dear to you, those you are indifferent to, and those you hate. So 4 types of person, you need to discern 4 thoughts of loving kindness. As you continue to thus develop loving kindness, you will find that your loving kindness toward those you like and respect and those very dear to you become even. And you can take them as one, as just people you like, people you are like. Then you will be left with only these 4 types of person. Yourself, people you like, indifferent person, people you dislike or hate. You will need to continue to develop loving kindness toward these 4, and it becomes balanced and without distinctions. Even though you cannot attain loving kindness jhana with yourself as object, you still need to include yourself in order to balance the 4 types. When you are able to develop loving kindness jhanas towards any of the 3 persons without distinctions, you will have achieved what's called breaking down the barriers, sima samveda. So when you practice loving kindness meditation systematically, if you want to practice perfectly, you need to practice to break down the barriers. 22 categories. Loving kindness towards different categories of beings. After breaking down the barriers, use the bright and brilliant light to see all beings in an area as big as possible around you, around the building or around the monastery. Send loving kindness of the 4 thoughts to 5 unspecified category, 7 specifying categories. Loving kindness toward different categories of beings. 5 unspecified category are all beings, sabbe satta, all breather, sabbe prana, all creature, sabbe Buddha, all peoples, sabbe puggala, all position, individuality, sabbe atta bhava pariyapana, avira hontu, abhyapaja hontu, aniga hontu, sukhi adana, pariharantu. For example, when you pay attention, all living beings. So at the time you need to listen, may all living beings be free from danger. May all living beings be free from danger. Be free from mental pain. Be free from physical pain. Be well and happy. So if you want to practice the detail, one image you need to listen again and again until to attain first jhana to third jhana. After that, all breather, sabbe puggala also by this way, first jhana to third jhana, you can discern all creature, all people, all position, individuality. So 5 unspecified category. After that, you can continue 7 specified category. All women, sabba etiyo, all men, sabbe purisa, all noble ones, sabbe arya, all who are not noble ones, sabbe anarya, all deva, sabbe deva, sabbe manosa, all human beings, sabbe vinibhadika, all in the lower realms. All women, you pay attention, all women, that's a male or female, anyone can take these all women objects. Women mean for the male, your mother, your sister, your wife. So by this way. So all women who are staying at your home, who are staying at your city, who are staying in the walls, by this way also you can pay attention, depends your wisdom mind. So you can increase the object by this way. So if you are working, if you are studying at school, also by this way, you pay attention all the female students. For the female or the man by the group, also you can discern by this way. So, Saba Etiyo, Awira Hundu, Abhya Paja Hundu, Sabe Burisa, Awira Hundu, Abhya Paja Hundu. By this way, 4 thoughts of loving kindness. So, each person also you can develop concentration for the jhana to Tamajana. Awira Hundu, Awira Hundu. For the jhana to Tajana. Abhya Paja Hundu, Abhya Paja Hundu. By this way. If you already attain the jhana loving kindness, so the other also become very easy. 7 specified category. So you will be poverty loving kindness in a total of 48 ways. 5 plus 7 multiply 4 or are 48. Loving kindness towards different categories of beings. Example of WV loving kindness, Sabe Sata. So Sabe Sata, Awira Hundu, Abhya Paja Hundu, Aniga Hundu, Sukhi Adana Pariharandu. After that, you can practice the 10 directions. The 10 directions. Rati Maya, Desaya, East direction, West direction, North direction, South direction, Southeast direction, Northwest directions, Northeast direction, Southwest direction, Downward direction, Upward direction. These are 10 directions. Also, you can discern the loving kindness meditation. So each direction, for example, in the each direction, also there are 12 persons. 12 persons, Sabe Sata, Sabe Nibbāna by this way. Each person, 4 thoughts of loving kindness. So each direction, 48. West direction, 48. 10 direction become 480. 480 plus 48, 528 ways of loving kindness meditation. If you want to practice loving kindness meditation completely, there are 5 to 8 ways of loving kindness meditation. What is the benefits of loving kindness meditation? There are 11 benefits of loving kindness meditation. 1, sleeps in comfort. 1, wake in comfort. 1, dream no evil dreams. 1 is dear to human beings. 1 is dear to non-human beings. Deva/being, cut ones, fire, poison, and weapons, do not harm ones. One's mind is easily concentrated. One's complexion becomes bright. One dies and confused. One will be reborn in the Brahmawas. If you already attain the Metta jhana, so also you can attain in the Brahmawas. The methods of radiation metta according to the Metta Sutta is: may all beings live in physical happiness, may all beings live in peace, may all beings experience mental happiness, whatever beings there may be that are feeble or strong, may all those beings experience happiness. Whatever beings there may be that I have seen and that I have never seen, may all those beings experience happiness. Whatever beings there may be that live far away or that live nearby, may all those beings experience happiness. Whatever being there may be that will be reborn, and those who will not be reborn, may all those beings experience happiness. Whatever being there may be that are long, short, or mediums, may all those beings experience happiness. Diga Vayewa Mahanda. Minjima Rasaka Nugatula. In the Metta Chota, mention these Palis. So whatever being there may be that are long, short, mediums, may all those beings experience happiness. Whatever being there may be that are large, small, or mediums, may all those beings experience happiness. Whatever being there may be that are fat, things, or mediums, may all those beings experience happiness. Let not anyone devise another. Let not anyone despite anyone whatsoever in any place. Let not anyone wish harm to another because of ill will or dislikes. Tetincha anubhagama silawa dasanena sampano kamesu vinaya gedam nahi jado gaba seyapuna redi. Not falling into wrong view, virtuous and endowed with insight, his discard attachment to sexual desire. Indeed, he does not come again, and heavens conceive in our wombs. These are the benefits of loving kindness meditation. Okay, now tonight already 8:30. We should start our Dhamma talk for tonight. Next week we will continue the other 4 supply abiding and 4 protection meditation. May we practice the Buddha teaching, the Noble Eightfold, Sila Samadhi Panya, step by step, until to realize Nibbāna very soon.
Bhante, Bhante was mentioning about the boundless space meditation, Arupa jhana. So Bhante can explain the difference between the Rupa jhana of a space kasina and the boundless space. What is the difference between these two?
Rupa jhana.
Rupa the space kasina. Yeah, akasa. And this Arupa.
Akasa kasina and akasa ninchayana jhana.
Yes, correct, Bhante.
So these are the different objects. Different objects mean the akasa. So akasa kasina. Akasa kasina is you only need to pay attention the space. Direct the space. You need to make the cycle. You see the space and you just discern. Akasa, space. So the other one also akasa ninchayana jhana also the space. But what is the space? The space is, for example, when you discern the Patvika Kasina. So this Patvika Kasina, when you discern, you need to extend all the kasina. All the kasina. So when you extend the all-turn direction, so at the time, how to see? For example, in the bucket, if you cover with the clothes, so you may not see inside. Okay. When you open this, the cover, the clothes, okay, at the time, that you may see the space. So for the akasa, so the akasa kasina, you just see the right space and you discern the space like that. So this space is kasinogasa akasa. Kasinogasa akasa means, so when you discern the kasina, at the time you need to how to say? You need to remove. You need to remove the material kasina object. At the time, you may see the space. Akasa ninsayana jhana is you need to discern direct space. Sorry. Akasa kasina is you just discern the direct the space, the sky. Okay. So akasa ninsayana jhana is not like that. Firstly, you need to discern the, for example, any kasina. So you need to open the kasina and you need to discern the space. Huh?
Yes.
For example, like you open the cover or the bucket. At the beginning, you may cover with a clothes or something. When you open, you may see space. Okay. So another akasa kasina is you just see the space or the bucket like that only.
Yeah. Besides the method different, I'm just wondering, for the space kasina, the akasa is a rupa, considered as one of the rupa.
Yeah, rupa.
But when come to the arupa jhana, the akasa nencha, yadana, the space is not a rupa. We have removed the rupa. Is that correct?
So actually, that's all the concept, the pinyati, the concept of the space. So
for the
jhana also the concept of the space. But all the concept of space, that's a direct. The akasa kasina is you just direct discern the concept space direct.
Okay.
But for arupa vachara jhana is you need to discern the how to say the force of material. Understand? The force of material, for example, the patwi kasina, the earth is the material. So our body is also a lot of disadvantage. Adasi, yadasi, andasi. Because of this, you need to remove this material. Okay. So this patwi kasina also like the material. Understand? Because of this material, they have a lot of suffering. So in order to overcome the suffering, so you need to remove this material. Like that. When you move this kasina material, any kasina material, at the time you may see the space. Space is the concept is same. The pinyati is the same object. But another is dharai, you discern the space. Another is you remove the material and you see the space. Different like that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Bhante. Bhante, there are questions on the screen. Dear Bhante, in the last slide, he does not come again. Does that mean arahantship attainment?
Yeah. If you attain arahantship attainment, you may not come a day. Okay.
Okay. Or how a yogi can improve this skill in emergence from the jhana.
Or emergence from jhana.
Yes.
Yeah. Avijana vasi, samapajana vasi. So that's you need to practice step by step. So if you already, for example, if you already successful Ānāpāna nimitta, for example, you need to discern inside the nimitta, you need to focus deeply to concentrate 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours extra. At the times, so the jhana fada may arise. Whether you discern or not, the jhana fada you can understand. So although you understand, you need to emerge. You need to emerge means you move your object from the nimitta to your heart base. For example, when you discern the jhana fada, you need to discern the bhoinga mind too. So at the time you just move your object to the heartbeat, the bhoinga mind too. That is called the emerge from the jhana. Emerge means, for example, when you immerse to the river, when you go inside the river, so you immerse in. By this way, you can remove your object nimitta to the bhoinga mind too. That is called emerge from the jhana. By this way, you need to train. That's not very difficult to discern.
I think there's one question on Facebook. I see, Bhante, how I think it's pertaining to when we actually send metta to ourselves at the atta. How we know that our mind is already soft enough?
Sorry.
How do we know when we send metta to ourselves? So how we know our mind, our heart, our mind is soft enough? Yeah.
You can know if you already have the concentration, your mind become more soft and soft. Soft mean because of the very gross mind, you see, your mind are not very steady, not very peace. Those are just different words only. When you focus very well, at the time your mind become very soft, very peace, very concentrate. At the time you can feel not the same as before. Even you practice Ānāpāna, even before taking the jhana or nimitta, so your mind have become very different when you are concentrate or not concentrate. If you already can concentrate deeply 1 hour, 2 hour extra, and then your mind have become very soft, very gentle, very peace. Kaya mudita, chitta mudita, all manta fada can arise. So if even you have the kusala mind, so all the manta fada already include. Kaya mudita, chitta mudita. That's the meaning. In the same way, when you concentrate the metta object, also the same. When you focus very deeply in the loving kindness object, your mind also become very soft, very gentle, very peace.
Bhante, another question I would like to ask. Bhante explain about the Metta Bhavana. There are so many ways, 528. But Bhante mentioned that we can actually always practice this Metta meditation. So Bhante can advise, like for example, as a beginner, how to practice Metta meditation. You see the 528, I think it's not possible for us to practice.
For the beginner, impossible. So you can choose any one. For the beginner, just try that generally only. You can choose any one, which object you prefer. But anyway, 4 types of loving kindness you can do. Firstly, you can do to yourself. May I be free from danger. 4 thoughts of loving kindness. May I be free from mental pain, physical pain. May I be well and happy. Anyone, either generally, you can do anyone. May I be happy. May I be happy. So if you want to do loving kindness to your family, the family includes all human beings. See, that's a male, female, or include your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband. So by this way, you pay attention. May all human beings be well and happy. But when you develop loving kindness to be benefits, you need to visualize their individual objects. For example, may you be happy at the time, you need to design the happy object. For example, if you want to design your beloved one, so your beloved one means your teachers, your father or your mother. So with the same such person, you just visualize their image with the happy objects, and you need to design, may you be happy, may you be happy, may you be free from suffering by this way. So in the working place, you may have a lot of your friends. So at the time you pay attention, all this image, may you be happy. But this way also you can do. Which object you prefer? So sometimes, okay, when you are driving or when you are traveling, you may see many people, many living beings, maybe includes the human beings or the animals or all living beings. So you pay attention, all living beings with the open eyes. Also you can discern. May all living beings be well and happy. So occasionally, if you want to develop loving kindness to all deva, you just pay attention all the deva. Deva, the Kairans, the deva who take care of your house, who take care to your city. By this way, you just visualize this all the deva object. May all deva be well and happy. By this way, also you can do. That's a depend your wishes. And also sometimes occasionally only this object you are boring. Okay, you just pay attention each direction. In the each direction, who are staying in each direction, all human beings who are staying in each direction, who are living in the each direction, you just pay attention all the each direction, all human beings, and may all human beings be well and happy. West direction, south direction, no direction. By this also you can do. So ayan sabri so awira hundu, awira hundu, awira hundu. So to be concentrate, you just at the beginning you just pay attention one object, that's better. If you take many objects, you may not easily to concentrate. Because of the firstly, you just trying to yourself with the to be soft. To be soft means if you focus very well to yourself, at the time your mind become focused and very soft and very gentle. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be happy. After that, you discern the other people. May you be happy. May you be happy. May all living beings be happy. May all deva be happy. But this way, as you like, you can do. Okay, that's a no limit. But when you attain that jhana, if you want to do completely, you can do by this way, 5 to 8 ways. Although you are not yet attained the jhana, if you want to choose different object also, you can do the generally, or the 5 to 8 ways also you can do. But not yet attain the jhana. Although you not yet attain jhana, also you can do by this way, if you like.
Okay, Bante, another question. Good evening, Bante. Please indicate to us the location of the Bhavanga, heart of my base.
Yeah. So the Bhavanga, inside our heart, there have the blood. The blood means exists inside our heart. So this Bhavanga exists in this blood. These bloods are very small amount. For example, when you make your finger like that, you put the water, that's amount a very small amount of water. Inside your heart also, they have the heart base, exists in this blood. That's called Hariyavatu. This Bhavanga also based to the heart maturity, the Hariyavatu. So all the mind also arise in this Bhavanga. Because of this, when you want to practice the Nama meditation, or when you want to discern the Manta Fata, the Jhana Fata, so always you need to discern in this area. For example, there are 6 base, eye base, ear base, translucent, eye translucent, ear translucent. When you want to discern the eye translucent, you need to discern in your eye toes. Inside your eye, there have the small, very black. So these eye translucent are based in this the area. Ear translucent also inside your ears. So you need to discern there, ear translucent, nose translucent, tongue translucent, the body, the whole body, that's a body translucent. So Bhavanga mind also, when you discern, you need to discern in your heartbeat. Inside your heart base. They have the blood, so you need to discern this area. Also, you may see the translucent, mind translucent. This mind translucent is called Bhavanga. That's also produced by your consciousness, Bhavanga consciousness. This is called the. That's the Bhavanga is produced by your the consciousness. So that's called consciousness maturity. Consciousness maturity. That's called the Bhavanga.
Another a few more questions. Dear Bante, is it possible for one to experience first Arupa jhana, then subsequently continue to second, third, and fourth, because all are linked progressively? Then at the end, only no perception or non-perception at all, just equanimity till one comes out of jhana. I think what she asked is that is it possible to do the first Arupa jhana, then continue to the second, third, and fourth, because all are linked progressively?
Yeah. You can discern one by one. After developing Akasa Nisayana jhana, you can continue with your Nisayana.
So it's one after another, Bante?
One another one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, until the
Nivasanyana jhana.
Okay, thank you, Bante. One more question, Bantami Bante. Why can't we practice Metta Bhavana to the departed one? What's the reason?
Departed one is departed one. Where he reborn, where she reborn, you don't know. Actually, you need to pay attention. That's not for the dead person. The dead person already passed away. Although you do metta, how can do? You cannot do. Okay. Another is although you trying to attain the jhana, also that's impossible. Impossible to attain the jhana. That's not the object to attain the jhana. Because of this, you need to do loving kindness for those persons. But for the dead people, only the good way, beneficial way is after pass away, you do the sharing merit. That's the good way.
Okay, Bante. Can we say there is no effect on the departed person when we send metta? No effect. Yeah.
No
Okay.
effect, true.
Yes.
Okay, tonight you have already accumulated many wholesome kusala merits, dana, sila, bhavana. So may these all wholesome kusala merits be the main cause to realize Nibbāna very soon. Okay, I will make conclusion by reciting Jaya Mangala Katha. After that, we do the sharing merit. Jayando Bodhiya Mule Sajananandi Vadano Ewa Mewa Jayo Hodu Jayasu Jaya Mangale Sajanan Sagi Women Yodoi Nandi Vadano Sinalongo Shimbyonsi Dat Tayamyati Bodhiya Bodhi Be Mule Nida Queen Pshadi Abarajita Palin Tanai Jayando Mangabago Omyalevi Lagedo Ewa Mewa Ewan Data Bamata Yuto Adu Dedo Magan on Sidi Myodago the Kempayashingo Chile Nyunu Shiu Banja then breathe the Bonduro Gondo A Chayo Chede Ken Ken Piezo Jindi Hodu Mocha Madwe Pibavi Jaya Mangale Piyan Shankwa Onjin Shinga Mingala Jao Dido Magan on Sidi Myodago the Kempayashingo Chile Nyunu Shiu Banja then breathe the Bonduro Gondo A Jaya Su Jadedago Nizindu Yue Kaunjo Pisi Omni Nanja Bazi Gondadi
Sadhu. Sadhu. Sadhu.
Okay, we do Wei Shang Gongda, sharing on Mary, all repeat after me. Etawada cha amehi
Etawata cha ampehi.
Sambadam Ponya Sambadam
Sampadang punya sampadang.
Sabbe Deva Numodandu
Sabbe dewa anumodantu.
Sabbe Buddha Numodandu
Sabbe Buddha anumodantu.
Sabbe Sada Numodandu
Sabbe satta anumodantu.
Sabba Sampadi Siddhiya
Sabba sambati siddhiya.
Idame Nyadinam Hodu
Idame nyatinang hotu.
Sukhita Hondu Nyadayo
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Idame Nyadinam Hodu
Idame nyatinang hotu.
Sukhita Hondu Nyadayo
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Idame Nyadinam Hodu
Idame nyatinang hotu.
Sukhita Hondu Nyadayo
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Idame Punyam
Idame punyang.
Asawakayam
Asawakaya.
Waham Hodu
Wahang hotu.
Idame Punyam
Idame punyang.
Nibbānasa
Nibbānasa.
Pachayo
Pachayo.
Hodu
Hotu.
Mama Punya Bhagam
Mama punya bagang.
Sabba Sadanam
Sapasatanang.
Pachimi
Pachemi.
Tesabe
Desape.
Misama
Mesamang.
Punya Bhagam
Punya bagang.
Labandu
Labantu.
Sadhu
Sadu. Sadu. Sadu.